What's up? Man, they just try to rewrite history, right? We're not going to get deep off into it because we got a live coming up here pretty soon that's going to take us a walk down memory lane. So you can say whatever you want. And you can try to spin the narrative however you must. But all it does is make you look goofy. Why is it every time you go live, you got to say the same shit over and over again, stick your nose in this family's business? You ain't nothing but a fucking trash bear panda, just like Gotcha says. Bro. That's why I hate even clicking on your videos, dude, because I know every time I do, it's just some bullshit. What's up, Jack Rabbit? It's some bullshit to try to make you look like you're some type of fucking angel. While you here doxing my fucking daughter's home, putting my name on the fucking internet so people reach out to my fucking job, having people call me because you went down to Dairy Queen because you couldn't take a simple little troll. Dude, you are the fucking weirdest motherfucker on the internet, homie. To watch you cry and want to wear a motherfucker's skin so bad. But yet you won't get up and support your own fucking family. But you worried about somebody else's fucking family. You's a creep, dude. You really are. You call Seeper creeper? No, you're the fucking creeper. All you do is lay around in your fucking nasty, dirty ass fucking boxers in your mom-in-law's fucking apartment because you too sorry to even work to pay for your own, and watch what other people put on the fucking internet. Oh, the shit is weird, OT. I'm telling you, it's very fucking weird, man, to watch these people support this fucking idiot. Especially after everything he said. You know, listen, wishing death on a man and then speaking on somebody's dead child, there is no coming back from that, bro. There just is no coming back from that. They can try to rewrite history all they want. But like I said, we're going to leave it at kind of at a minimum because we got a show coming up that shows every fucking thing. Every fucking thing. Oh, man. Now, how many times can a motherfucker flip-flop back and forth before a person just says, you know what, this dude, he's just talking out his fucking ass? What's up, Potential Farms? Hey there, British Bulldog. Bro, Jen, I have no fucking idea because the dude is fucking worthless. Only thing I can think, man, is somebody had told him something that they probably shouldn't have said to him, and they had to keep buddy with him to keep him from fucking saying it. It's the only thing I can kind of even fathom because the dude is fucking useless. Like useless. What's up, Creaker? It's the only thing it can be. You know, and it blows my fucking mind, man. Like, they talk about going outside of YouTube. Yeah, well, when's the last time you talked to Justin Adams? You know that boy ain't worked since then. Nobody will fuck with him over your shit, putting it on the internet. You destroyed that boy's life. And see, you don't like to touch on that topic. You try to lie. Oh, we're like, but are you sure about that? Because Justin Adams told me he never even talked to you before. You just happened to hit him up on Instagram. You just caught him at the right time. That boy's ain't had a place to live or nothing over that shit. You took that kid's dream away from him as a musician, dude. Over a little bit of clout on fucking YouTube. And you steadily cry about people's opinions about you. But yet you got opinions about everybody else. You see how fucking stupid that is, dude? I can't fathom why a motherfucker would even fuck with that dude. You can literally, and if you play any of his videos that show anything other than what he's talking about, motherfucker gonna strike you. Now, why is that? Why is it he don't want the past showed what he's done? Why is that? You did it. You were so fucking graciously when you was doing it. Why ain't you so graciously about accepting what you done? It's because you don't mean anything you fucking say, homie. That's why. And anytime somebody goes and pulls up a video showing you saying something totally different than what you're saying now, oh, incoming false strike. That's all right. We know how to deal with them now, don't we? Yeah, it was a troll, y'all. It wasn't no fucking troll. You don't speak on fucking dead children thinking it's a troll. And anybody that agrees with that shit is a nasty, no good human being, man. They've never had anything like that traumatic happen to them in their life. See, when you get somebody who just takes life for granted, this is how they act, right? Because let's face it, he has wasted his life away. He's so desperate to try to attach himself to somebody else. Yeah, soul suckers. Exactly, Jen. I mean, that was a precious baby, a gift from God, you know? And to go speak the devil's fucking work on it. Ooh, it's just nasty. Make your skin crawl when you really look at it for what it is. And you're talking about a dude who's never provided for his family or nothing ever in his life. Everything has been a handout, waiting on somebody else to go do it for him. I just don't get it, man. I just do not get it. But you got those that look like fucking idiots over there hanging out with this fucking scumbag. Because that's all it is a scumbag. He fucking leeching on to whatever he can get. Yeah, me too, Jen. I really do. But hey, if they want to let him fucking do it, go be it. Go fucking do it. But when you motherfuckers lose everything that you got fucking with that dude, just remember, Unc tried to tell you. Because I'm not going to feel bad for you. I promise you I'm fucking not. I promise you I'm not. Yeah, British Bulldog, it was. That was nasty as fuck. Kansas did not deserve that. All because he's friends with somebody that this motherfucker's jealous of. And that's all it is. This motherfucker's jealous. TLC taught me scrubs are a no-go. Yeah. Hanging out the passenger side of your best friend's ride. Yeah, that's that idiot right there. I had a nice Lexus, y'all. $3,500 car, y'all. That's sad is what that is. Mm. Yep, Jen, exactly. And that's what that dude's full of is fucking hate. It's fucking hate. Hey, and some people can't be that fucking smart. I hate to say it that way, but look, I'm not the best talker in the world. I know that. I'll be the first one to tell you that. But by God, I'll be thinking it. I'll be thinking it. I'll be looking at that motherfucker going, yep, you doing anything you can to try to scam a fucking buck. Oh yeah, Jack Rabbit. That dude is fucking sick. Matter of fact, let me drop the link for you. We're not gonna talk too much about it, Jack Rabbit, because we got something coming up here. And I ain't trying to ruin nothing. I was just like, psst. But that's what he does though. He says shit to try to get a fucking reaction. Yeah, exactly, Jen. What's up, Ken? Hope you're doing good, man. I don't know if you got time, but if you do, grab the link. If not, I truly understand. Not skim a buck. Yeah. Oh, that's what that motherfucker is a skimmer for sure. What's up, Apple Creek? Yeah, Apple Creek, you're exactly right. Lepers don't change their fucking spots overnight, for sure. And I promise you, when you get to be 40 years old, you ain't changing. You are not changing. Ain't nothing else in the motherfucker's life changed, is it? He's still bumming a place to fucking lay his head. He's still fucking letting his old lady support him. He's still living off the fucking government. What's changed? Nothing. Let me tell you something. If these motherfuckers that kicked it with this idiot was to be in the room with him for, I don't know, 12 hours, I promise you they would look at that motherfucker different. But when you got a drug addict like that, that's all they think about is their next scam. If they would put that much energy into getting their fucking act together and getting shit rolling for themselves, they'd be a millionaire. But nope, it's all about the fix. That's all it's on that motherfucker's mind. Nothing's changed since the time that motherfucker had that 3cc needle syringe on the couch with his fucking belt till now. Nothing. Him talking about people grifting off Creek Squad. Shit, he is the fucking one that's grifting off Creek Squad and been grifting off of them for fucking 3 years now. Yeah, the truth. That's what I'm saying. There's nothing changed about the motherfucker. He's a bum. That's all he's ever going to amount to be, is a fucking bum. But look, you could tell people and warn them, and they ain't going to fucking listen. But I'll tell you what, I found some shit out my damn self because I said one thing to one motherfucking person, and I heard it repeated on the internet. And I was like, yep, that's a fucking route. Because you can believe I'll never trust you again. And it wasn't that big of a deal, but if I have a private conversation with somebody, that's what I expect it to be, is a private conversation, not to be repeated from some fucking body else. I was like, yeah, I always heard you was that way, but I gave you the benefit of the doubt. But hey, it is what it is. Yeah, I know Apple Creek. He's been clean 7 years, and yeah, all them times change. That motherfucker ain't clean. That motherfucker stays maintenance stuff, which ain't nothing wrong with that. I guess it's better than sticking a needle in your arm, but I promise you, he ain't fucking clean. Exactly, Jack Rabbit. Exactly, bro. And it's like this. They claiming they want the shit to stop, but yet they want to poke at motherfuckers the whole time. Oh, we calling them out. We calling them out. Bro, you have the ability to call nobody out. There's nothing that you can say to anybody that you ain't fucking done. Who the fuck are you calling out? Yourself? It's like, Jesus fucking Christ, move on already. But every time they go live, it's the same fucking thing, dude. It's crazy. Just be gobbling. Ain't that a fucking fact? He's made 5,000 goddamn videos in the last 2 years about the same thing. And when he starts to die off, he'd get down, 600-700 fucking views. He'll figure out something else. And this lady is, I just don't get it. I really don't. I mean, the motherfucker that got on here and told everybody that what he said about her, that shit's hard to forget. It's so bad I don't want to repeat it. I got more respect for it than what the fuck he does. He just using her. It's crazy, man. But whatever. What the fuck ever. Y'all want that boy to ruin you? You go right ahead. But don't say nobody didn't tell you. Some people just ain't that fucking smart, are they, man? We just talking, Dan. We talking. Like I say, I ain't gonna ruin it because we got something special coming up. Oh shit. What's up, Extreme? Hold on, I'm gonna pull something up. I'm gonna let y'all see this little video right here. Because he don't like this at all. Talking about grifting off somebody. You are the fucking king of the grift. You are the fucking... Oh, damn, Lil Me's live. I'm sorry, Lil Me. I didn't know Lil Me was live. Oh, let me see here. Let me go back. Well, shit, I don't watch a bunch of it. Problem. Hold on, I'm pulling this video. Oh shit, I'm still in your fucking video, bro. Ha! Ha ha ha. Ain't that right? Gotcha.
And hold them accountable. Hold them accountable.
I'm holding me accountable when I mean my Jannibal yogurt.
Hey, I appreciate you,
guys.
gotcha.
Country boys, that hurts. Shut the fuck up.
That's his problem, though. He can't shut the fuck up.
No, I'm sorry, Daggy. You're right, man. And you're everything that you're saying. What were you saying again?
And you tell me if you don't say I'm country in that motherfucker.
Oh yeah, you're country for sure, man. And you got all kinds of proof of it too, man. You got a Hyundai Sonata and a trifling wife, a country boy.
God damn.
No, I'm just playing, Daggy. No, I'm just messing around with you, dude. You're super country. You got a backyard littered with big street lights.
Hey, I watched this motherfucker about 3 o'clock this morning while I was out running the service call, while I was out getting a fucking bag. And, you know, it is crazy to me that people don't want to better their life. And that's okay if you don't want to better it. But quit fucking begging from everybody else when you won't get out there and do nothing.
Man, forget all that. It doesn't matter if you model Jordans, live in a Section 8 complex. No, you're still country. And you know why?
Well, let me tell you something. Go on look on Ryan Upchurch's Instagram.
Exactly. Because Ryan Upchurch said you are. He also said that all these people in this picture right here are sex traffickers. Right? He also said a little girl wasn't real. So, of course, he'll say you're country, man. Let's get into it.
Hey, I want to correct something, though.
Exactly.
And he also said that little girl was real, too. People miss that part of it. But I watched that shit for myself. But people damn sure miss that part of it.
I love when Daggy's upset. Let's make it even worse.
That's the people that you need to be talking about. Like you know what I mean?
Of course not. We never know.
Not a fucking grape, dude. And ain't gonna bust one.
This dude's finger. This dude is such a snake rat fuck that even his finger looks like a snake, dude. Look at his finger. I'm a snake looking ass finger. Oh
No,
man.
it's all
Okay, we
good,
gotta
bro.
get
But
into
he damn sure
Talk
did.
about the people that's grifted off Creek Squad's name for.
What was that girl's name that I think she may have lost her channel from doing some dumbass shit, putting that autopsy shit out on that kid, which I didn't agree with that, but he damn sure went live over there and said, yeah. And everybody seems to have missed that. But on my original channel, I had a video up of it, of him saying it.
For 5 years and made hundreds of dollars, if not thousands.
Well, don't mind if I do, Daggy. That's actually a really good idea. Let's talk about it. And this also kind of plays into the accountability thing. So maybe you are good at this YouTube thing, right? Maybe. So let's talk about people who grifted off of Creek Squad and who is more Creek Squad and who's closer to the top than Ryan Upchurch's mom, Patty Lynn Burgess, right? Or Patty Upchurch, whatever you guys call her. Miss Patty.
Yeah, it was on Zav
I don't know
Girls.
why you guys put so much respect on her name anyway. She's a big child.
Adam had to go in the woods with Gotcha Man without a tour guide. Because when you go to the redneck rave, you go into the wood line.
Gotcha. I will say this, though. You was talking about getting lost and then talking about smoking meat. I was like, oh, my God, don't say that. Don't say that.
You need a tour guide.
Huge child. Like did you really get in on the fun and making fun of me and Adam for going in the woods in a side-by-side?
No
Stuck in
shit,
the mud.
bro.
That's kind of, Patty, I hate to tell you this, but that's kind of what you do. You don't just buy side-by-sides, ride them up and down to the gate like your son does. But I digress. So he wants us to talk about it. So grifting off of somebody, that'd be like what? Doing what they say for a little bit of scratch, right? Well, Dagburn, man, I'll let you have the floor. This is where Dagburn brags about all the money that he got from Patty. And he shows us his cash apps to prove it, man, because if that's one thing Dag's always been, is the guy that brings receipts.
So what's your true intention?
Yeah, wow, Bubba.
Let's talk about it, Miss Patty.
Exactly.
What's your true intentions? Was your true intentions?
Hey, and you know what? They'll probably won't fuck with me no more after I say what I'm going to say. But I really don't give a fuck. But that lady is going to kill what little bit of fans that are still rocking with him out on this fucking whatever the fuck campaign that she's trying to die behind, which is silly. She just doesn't know enough when to leave shit alone. It to me is fucking wild. But then again, I could not go in my kid's bank account and give away money that they worked for. You know what I mean? And people hate when you say that, but that's the fucking truth. That's how I feel about that. She should have never got on the fucking internet. I know it is Apple Creek. I know it is. And look, here's the thing. Ryan ain't did shit. These motherfuckers out here are doing it. And they want to try to call everybody else out saying that they're fucking doing it. It's almost like it's a plan of theirs to do this shit. Crazy, man.
To reach out to me and blackmail me into not telling the truth? Was it, Miss Patty?
Say it louder, Wild Bubba.
Let's look at the
for the
cash
fucking
app.
idiots in the
What
back.
Patty does is she'll pay for her son's wrongdoings by cash apps.
What's up, Kay?
By cash apps. By cash apps. By
Rollable fucking
cash
cash apps. Let's see. 500, 500, 500, 1,000. I can't really see what that one is. 500, 1,000. 1,000. That's a lot of fucking money. That is a lot of fucking money. No wonder this idiot really thought Ryan sent me fucking money in the mail. But let me ask you something, Dieburn. You like to try to claim that I got cash in the mail, but wouldn't a cash app be simpler? Huh? And it ain't illegal. You know it's illegal to mail that kind of money in the mail. But that's what kind of fucking idiot you are. You don't understand. Unc makes money, man. If you don't believe me, call the fucking TA or the Lowe's and ask them what it costs to have a blowout change with a used tire. Just a used low pro 22.5 tire.
You see that?
Man, I don't
You see
know,
that?
gotcha. I
You want
really
to know
don't
why he
know.
was so fired up and done that?
Y'all are something else. Like, have y'all went and looked at Patty's community tab? The statement made towards Jordan by this individual are the lowest of the low. Pure evil.
It's because he said something about a guy's dead child. And rest in peace, and I don't even like speaking on it.
Fuck
I don't
no,
care if
I
that
don't.
dude's my enemy, man. I'll never speak on somebody's child that passed, dude. That's a whole new low. And when Patty tried to hold you accountable and say, hey, man, that's evil to talk on somebody's deceased child, what'd you do?
That's what she does.
Went live. That's what you do, Bubby.
No, she was trying to help you. She wasn't trying to fucking pay for nobody's wrongs. The man ain't did no wrong. You started that shit, Dagburn. You started that shit. And you caught the attention of Patty, and that's where all this shit went wrong. Let's be 100. When you was talking about that shit with Deerdorf, that shit fucking pissed Patty off, is what it done. If we're going to be fucking 100% about it. See, but a lot of people won't say it because they try to show Ryan a little bit of respect and not talk on that shit. But this is what you get when you don't fucking tell the truth, is you get this fucking idiot running around here just claiming what the fuck ever.
Everybody that's ever tried to help you, you go live and go, oh, how dare you try to call me out on something? A good friend will call you out. That's why you don't have any good friends anymore. Everybody that's ever tried to call you out, this is the type of shit you do. Look, here's every message that ever went, and here's every dollar she ever sent me. I'll let it play out this time.
And she just sent me $500 on Christmas, y'all. Yeah.
Why you think I gave away my big channel? Let that sink in for a fucking minute. Why you think I gave away that big channel?
Thank you, Miss Patty. Thank you, Miss Patty. If that's what you and your son wants over something I said to Kansas, Kansas, Kim, his baby, oh yeah. I'll say it again. I'll say it again.
And people only just don't like me because of something somebody told them about me.
It's not, Jack Rabbit. It's not none of our business. But here's the thing. That fucking idiot is going to use her to try to get clout and try to act more important than what the fuck he is. And he's never going to stop until that horse just won't even stand up anymore.
They just don't like me because somebody told them, and because they're jealous. They're so jealous. Keep telling yourself that, Daggy. Man, that's the lowest of the low, man. That's scumball material, and that's why nobody has anything for you, Bubba. That's what type of person you are, man. Just a little cheese-eating rat fuck that's willing to take from people, and then have the nerve to sit there like everybody's got
Nah,
amnesia.
5G
People
chess player, that's
like me
not
because
it.
of what somebody else said about me.
That wasn't it at
Dude,
all.
you're a scumbag, dude. And I'll guarantee you, Ryan don't f with you either. You finally done something that he could jump on the bandwagon with a little bit, right? These people who are holding him accountable and proving what an idiot jackass he is.
You know, Ryan told me one
You know,
time, hey, motherfucker, you don't know how this shit works. Well, evidently, I'm not the only one that don't know how it works. But I'll just leave it at that.
gave you one little simple W, and you won't leave it alone, dude. That's hilarious. Every day, that's all you do is sit and talk about it, man. You poor thing. That's the best thing that's ever happened to you. The fact that Ryan called you a country boy, this Section 8 Jordan wearing, street light having, Hyundai driving, fucking loser. Ryan called you a country boy, dude, and you think people are jealous of that. And I want you to keep doing it, man. I hope that none of these. That's one thing I hope is none
Fuck
of these
that
videos stops
motherfucker,
you from
Jay
doing
Prez. It's always going to be fuck that bum. It's always going to be fuck that bum. Because that bum right there don't give a fuck about nobody but himself. Now, how in the fuck can you be good with somebody who don't give a fuck about nobody but theirself? I mean, honestly.
Eating too much salt.
When somebody don't give a fuck about nobody but theirself, yeah. Oh, very much so. Gotcha. And you know what? He has changed so much since he's got on the internet, right? He ain't going to. He's never going to embrace that fact. He didn't really embrace him then. He was just like Gotcha said. He did something to Tim, and he's like, "All right, there you go. You win the internet for today." But people take what Ryan says so fucking literally, man. There you go, Kay. There you go. Jay Prez, you should. You should. What's up, Slayback? Yeah, people didn't realize he was mocking him. Just like fucking Gotcha just did. And the thing about them going after Rusty is sad as fuck, right? And I'm going to tell you why. Here's the whole reason why they're going to go after Rusty. They're going to go after Rusty because Rusty makes Dagburn look just like who the fuck he is, and they can't stand it. Rusty outsmarts him. Rusty makes Dagburn look like a fucking idiot. And I'm going to tell you, y'all can call a man short and fat and all that shit all you want. I've seen Rusty. I promise you. That motherfucker could be in a bodybuilding competition. I probably shouldn't say that, but I'm going to tell you. If he turned his camera on one time, let's just say you'd be in fear if he ever pulled up next to you at the fucking red light, Gobble. You talk a lot of shit, but you missed that live when the motherfucker turned his camera on. He ain't no little short fat dude. He don't have no fucking wonky eye. And he's way out of y'all's league. If you feel me. Oh yeah, most definitely too fucking intelligent for these snot boogers. Rusty's a good fucking father, man. I think everybody should have a dad like Rusty. No, he ain't talked to him. Ryan ain't got time for that shit. That man's fucking making music and doing his thing. He ain't fucking worried about what goddamn gobbler's saying on the internet. But you get some of these retards that fucking think that he is because they're wording this shit. And then Patty over there with him makes it look like that. Yeah, gotcha. It's sad, dude. Look, and I'll be 100% honest. I don't agree with everything that you say, but I ain't never fucking hated on you for the shit that you say. That's your opinion, and you see shit the way that you see it. And you call it the way that you do see it. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's standing on business. Rest of these motherfuckers, they don't stand on business. They flip-flop to whoever think they can get the most clout or get shout out on their fucking channel. It's the craziest shit I ever seen. It's just a goddamn internet. It's a bunch of fucking strangers that nobody knows. I promise you, if you fucking had to depend on Gobbler to feed you for a week, say you broke your leg and you couldn't get up out the car, right? And you had to go sit in this motherfucker's house for a week. I promise you, you would fucking feel different about that motherfucker. Yeah, well, you can't believe everything that motherfucker there says. I'm going to tell you that. That's a fact. Charlie, listen. Yeah, I know that, gotcha. I know that. That's why I've always, like, I ain't never really said. Now, I did kind of say something about the smoking meat part. But that shit was just funny, dog. You know what I mean? I was sitting there drinking my coffee. I heard that shit. I was like, holy fuck, gotcha. Why'd you do that? But we all say little stupid shit like that sometimes. Yeah, bro. Yeah, me too. Me too. But it is what it is. They want to be liked by everybody so fucking bad, dude, that they'll say or do whatever. And to me, it's not it. Yeah, it wasn't about that though, buddy. It wasn't about that. That's not what's kind of got me fucked up. Like, I had a personal conversation and that shit got repeated on the internet, home. And when you only tell one person something and then you hear it on the internet from somebody else, it makes you go, what the fuck, man? Bro, you do you, man. You do you. What's up, Brian? Well, it pointed out the freckled ones. You go back and watch this video and you tell me what the fuck I'm talking about. One thing I don't do, I don't go around talking about what I talked to somebody else about on the fucking phone. That's a fact. Man, that shit was a joke. That shit was a fucking joke. But it just goes to prove what's been said this whole time. That dude fucked himself up with that. Bro, he fucking literally said it, dude. He literally fucking said it, and I hadn't talked to nobody but you. He literally said word for word what the fuck I said to you. Straight up. Straight up. I ain't mad about it. It just made me go, what the fuck? Because I would never do that to anybody else, bro. It's nobody's business. I will tell you. I promise you, I will tell you. I've just been holding it back for probably about a week now. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, you did, bro. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. He said it word for fucking word. He would. What is he tapped in on my fucking phone? He got a bug in your fucking phone? Matter of fact, if this video's still up, I'll go screen record it and I'll send it to you. How about that? That way you ain't got to go through the trouble of finding it. All right, I'm done with that. I'm not even talking on here no more. Because like I said, I'm not going to talk about our conversations on here. I'll leave that for y'all to do that, man. Moving on. Yeah, Taurus girl, they do that shit a bunch. Mm, yeah. Let's watch some comedy. JJ's new one. That was silly as fuck. I can't believe that dude committed internet suicide like that too. But it just goes to show how bad these boys really want to be fucking gangsters. Either your country, and look, JJ Longhorn's never my thing anyway, because he got too much fucking, I don't know. It's almost like listening to a drunk woman kind of cry, sing at the same time. I don't know if anybody else ever felt that way or not, but if you don't, if now that I've said that, when you go back and watch his country videos, you'll hear it. I can't stand that. Gotcha. That's fucked up, dude. All right, now I'm pushing a lie. Okay. Okay, bro. Now you fucking went back and told the motherfucker some shit that I said. There ain't no lie about that. Bro, maybe you ought to not try so hard to be friends with everybody and just let them fucking think whatever that they want to think. But you know you went back and told the motherfucker what we talking about. You know you did. Go back and watch this video, Cash. You'll see it. And you're the one that fucking even suggested the shit to me. Because I'm going to tell you, I don't feel like I owe nobody a fucking apology about nothing, to be honest with you. I never fucking said nothing. Except for why the fuck are you on the internet with your son being a public fucking figure? You can. You can. That's totally up to you. But I don't like motherfuckers running around talking about what the fuck. If I have a private conversation with somebody, you over there telling people, oh, you care that much? You care that much? That's why you commented in the videos. I see why AD fell out with you now, dog. Be honest with you. I think you're a good dude, but you get too caught up in this shit, man. And when you fuck called me and suggested that shit, then you took what I said to you and you ran right over to that motherfucker and talked about it. He said it word for word. There's no mistaking it, bro. And it's really not that big of a deal because I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? It was more the fact that you went over and said the shit to him. I was like, look at this motherfucker. Bro, and I hate to tell you this, man, because anybody that tells you they're real usually ain't. But I'm probably one of the most realest dudes you ever fucking meet in your life, man. Yeah, you did. Go watch his fucking video, homie. I don't know if you meant to tell him, but he said it word for fucking word. Nobody knew that except for me and you. I never talked to nobody else about it. Because, for one, I didn't really feel like I fucking needed to apologize to her. I never said nothing mean or out the fucking way. Nothing but that was the obvious. You can say no all you want, bro. It's on his fucking channel. It's right there. It come right out of his mouth. I'm not going to sit here and say it to you, especially with you in the fucking chat if it wasn't true. Like I said, I'm moving on past it. I'm not being stuck on that. You know what you did. If you don't believe it, go watch his video and you'll know. It was mine in your conversation. But I had done been told that, and I should have listened to everybody, but I try to give everybody a fucking chance. You know what I mean? Let's just put it this way. If you was in World War II, we'd have lost. Because you'd have told the enemy every fucking thing. Because you want to be friends with them, hanging out. This same dude that's tried to ruin you, Ryan, and everybody around him. But y'all go over and hug up with that motherfucker and play with his balls. Right, Jackson? Right. Oh, shit. What's up, 815? Yeah, the same motherfucker tried to get all of them fucking canceled. I don't know about that shit. That shit just wild me, man. But that's you, man. That's your opinion. You're right to do it. You go do it. But don't come back crying when you got headlights, when you laying next to a motherfucker that's got headlights, and you know it. Now, the one thing I'll say about Kurt, I've never heard anything I've ever told him repeated. I will say that. Oh, somebody get this motherfucker a bag of corn pops so he'll calm down. It's all right, man. This stream ain't about you, I promise, bro. Nobody gives a fuck. I'm over it. Like I just said, I just know not to tell you nothing. Listen, if you want something repeated all through the internet that really, I mean, and it's not even that big of a fucking deal, but if you want something repeated all through the internet, just tell Cashville. He'll go tell everybody for you. You ain't even got to get on the internet. You ain't even got to broadcast it. He'll do it for you. Bro, just know, you're the one called me with trying to get me to make an apology video to Patty. And I said, I'll tell you what I said. I said, bro, listen, I'll make her a private video and send it to her. Because I really didn't feel like I owed her an apology. And I'll just be 100 on that. And what come out of Johnny's? Yeah, oh, Will's the only one staying on business, man. He's the only one apology. But he wanted to make a private video. He wanted to make it private. No, you did it publicly. You need to do it publicly. Bro, but that's you though. That's what you did. And see, here's the thing. It doesn't matter what I talk to you about. That's supposed to be between me and you, not between me, you, and anybody else that you decide to go tell. But that's my fault for even talking to you about it, homie. But you goddamn sure went over and told him our whole conversation. No, I know that, Brandy. I know that. That's how I felt at the time. And see, here's the thing. You can go back to gotcha. Yes, you did. He wouldn't have known all that, buddy. You either told him or you told somebody who told him. Either way, you told somebody. It's kind of hard to fucking believe that he knew word for word what I said without me talking to nobody about it. It don't work that way. The motherfucker's not smart enough to fucking check the oil in his car. He's damn sure not no goddamn mind reader. Well, it's all right. He can be mad at me. He's the one done it, not me. No, he's not right about it, Cashville, because I'm not fucking sorry about it, stupid. Didn't you understand the words that just come out of my mouth? I was trying to be real with you, and I was like, well, all right, man, I'll do it. Because that's what you wanted me to do. What the fuck have I ever said that was out of the way? Now think about that for a minute. What the fuck did I ever say that was out of the way? Other than trying to keep them from driving that man fuck crazy. Because that's what the fuck they were trying to do. This motherfucker thinks I'm dumb, man. I got 7 kids. Trust me, bro. Trust me. I ain't fucking stupid. It is crazy. Gotcha. It is crazy. Just like them trying to gang up on fucking Rusty. Let me tell you something. People send Rusty money because they know it pisses Johnny off. It ain't nothing to do about fucking Rusty grifting off Creek Squad. Well, they should have never put it on the fucking internet, homie. They should have never put it on the internet. They're the ones that did that. You can't be. That's like, bro, that's crazy. That's crazy. You know what that's like? That's like a motherfucker going to drink at the bar and getting drunk and then getting in a wreck and trying to sue the waitress for something that they fucking done. Nobody fucking forced them to drink them beers and funnel them down like that. They did that. But that's how fucked up society's gotten. They just try to fucking, yeah, 815, exactly. And that shit, dude, like I say, anybody with any kind of emotions inside them, when they seen that video, it broke their fucking heart, man. Let's just keep it a buck. Nobody wanted them to go back and forth and fucking fight and shit. But let me tell you this, Cashville. This is exactly what that dude wants. So think about that for a minute. Let that sink in for a minute. Hey, damn Yankee. Right. That's what I say. Yeah. An engine note. Yeah. God, guys, I put it on battery charger for 2 days. Yeah. Do you think you gas it up every time you're over there fucking with him? Because let's face it, if that motherfucker could make $20 by holding your head under the water, you's a drowned motherfucker. And you know it. Yeah, they put it online for you to have an opinion about it, just not a vocal opinion about it. It was okay for you to think a certain way about it, but by God, don't you fucking speak about it. All right. Sorry about that. Business. Business comes first. Oh, shit, man. You ever tried to hold a basketball underwater? Nah. Hey, and don't get me wrong, Cash. I don't hate you, bro. I just know I can't tell you anything. That's all, man. But that's your fault. That ain't my fault. You know? Don't do it to him, Brandy. He won't want to answer that. Somebody get fucking Cashville a bag of M&Ms or something so he don't lose his shit. I don't know. That shit's crazy, man. Always kept it real. He's always kept it real. Even like when I fucking had my shit to say about Triple T, Rusty never chimed in with that. Rusty was like, nah, hey, that, you know, you got it this or that. And I think about the shit that Rusty says when he says it. I'd be like, you know, he's fucking right, man. He's right. But see, that's the difference. That's the difference. You got to be smart enough to take criticism the right way. When you take it offensively all the time, that just shows that you'll never change. You'll never fucking change. You'll never change for the better. You know what I'm saying? And I promise you, Rusty has meant no harm to no fucking body. And then this dipshit, I know he watched it because I watched his video this morning. I heard some of the shit he said. And I was like, yeah, talking about all they saying that Rusty wants all the smoke. Or him saying that he wanted all. No, you started fucking with them. He asked you to go to fuck on. And you said, nope, I want all the smoke. He never took it off the fucking internet, idiot. All he does is replay your fucking videos that you try to dirty delete because you want everybody who's new to the situation to feel sorry for you. And that's the thing. You're a fucking pity party. Imagine being a 40-year-old goddamn man who wants everybody to feel sorry for them instead of getting out there and winning it like a fucking man does. What's up, Leg Day? Why does he care so much about everybody else, bro? I mean, I can ask you the same fucking question, Cash. You see how stupid that sounds, dog? Well, evidently you do, because you've made about 30 comments in here this morning, homie. Bro, let it go. If you don't care, then stop commenting. Like, for real. Because you make yourself look stupid when you do that. What's up, Copper Top? Yeah, there's a whole world out there. There's a whole bunch of other internet channels, too, if you don't like what I'm saying. There's somewhere on that motherfucker Cashville, there's an X, right? Y'all made him. What's he famous for, bro? What's he famous for? Answer me that. Now, this is how stupid this motherfucker is right here, right? Now, he's going to repeat what Johnny says. Johnny's tried to make himself famous, but you're going to repeat it. Y'all made him famous. How? How? What's he famous for? Has he saved somebody? Bro, I would go play the video, but he'll strike the motherfucker. He said it word for word. What's up, Hillbilly? Tell him again. Big fucking difference. Big fucking difference. That dude, you're going to see, bro. You're going to see. Hey, embrace him, bro. Embrace him. On the way down, when you're struggling and your fucking head's under the water and you smell like shit because you've been laying in dog shit all day, just look up and go, oh, but he's famous. Y'all made him famous. And hug him all the way to the bottom, Holmes. They're not going to be happy until they destroy that man over there, cuz. And you feeding right into it. That's a fact. Because I promise you, you ain't been looking around on the internet and watching and seeing. People are not accepting that the way that y'all were hoping and praying it would go. But it's your fault because you strapped your fucking cart to him. You fucking hooked up to that shit. So when you can't wash the shit off of you, it's like it's being sprayed by a skunk. When you can't get that fucking smell off of you, it's nobody's fault but your own. Because ain't no right guard going to take that away. That's a fact. That is a fact. Yep. But you can look around. Oh, you care. All right. Well, we're making headway. You went from saying you didn't care to now you don't care enough. So you care a little bit. You care a little bit. It's all right, bro. Somebody go get this fat motherfucker a popsicle, please. Give his hand. You need a fidget spinner, homie, instead of a keyboard. Hey, T Dan, what's up, sweetheart? Could you imagine? Listen, bro, I'm not doing what nobody says. Unc does what he wants to do. You get that? This is gay. Have fun. I'm out. Bye. Bye. Just do yourself a favor. Don't repeat what other people fucking have a conversation with you about, bro, and you won't have no problems. Hey, 815, I will say this. I did like seeing him get slapped now. But then after I thought about it, I was like, fuck, T could have got hurt for real. Like, old Tater Tot Tim over there. He could have been fucked. Well, I would say he needed to go for a jog, but we know that motherfucker ain't jogging nowhere. Let's just be 100. Fidget spinner's probably a little too much exercise for him, but I can't be too mean to him. But you can't blame me though, right? When a motherfucker goes and repeats word for word what you said, how am I supposed to take that? Was he on the fucking, what'd you do? Call me three-way with him on the other line? Is that what you did? I will. Give me just a second. I wasn't really wanting to talk on too much though, man, because I know we got something in the works. But give me just a second. I'll send you the link. Slay back. Hell, I just drop it. I just won't let nobody else up with you. Nah, they letting everybody on the internet troll them, dude. Is what the fuck's going on. Instead of just paying attention and sitting back and watching what the fuck unfolds. And talking about we made him famous. No, you're trying to breathe life back in the dude. So then when it comes around a second, or I shouldn't say second time, because it's more than a fucking second time, I promise you. It's gonna be your fault. Oh shit, I thought I dropped the sleigh back. Sorry. Y'all, I just don't get it. I really don't, but whatever. See, hey, just like I said when you dropped the turkeys in the man jar, I had an opinion about that. I thought that was wrong as fuck, right? Because you don't fuck with a man in two places, his car or his home. You make a man feel uncomfortable there, somebody gonna die. That's straight up. Yep, J Prez, and everybody gonna be looking at everybody that was over there fucking around and go, what the fuck? Yeah, Drew. Exactly. Exactly. Turn your camera on, Slayback. Or just shoot me a bird. Never mind.
Yeah, it's me, Unc.
I know you don't put your face on that.
Oh no, my face is out here.
Oh, is it? I ain't never seen it. All I ever seen was them fucking BB guns you got by here.
Yeah, them BB guns, all right.
Dude, they make some now, boy. Fuck your ass up. Them
I've got
CPCs or whatever they are.
they've got fucking 50 cal air rifles, man.
They got fully automatic though.
Yeah, I got
was-
one too. I got an AR. That's what I train my kids with.
Right. No, I was
Gave
talking
them-
about not the AR, but I'm saying the fucking BB gun is fucking
Yeah.
is yeah
I
25
have
caliber, fully automatic.
Yeah, I have an AR BB gun that I train my kids on to shoot, so they get and it works just like an AR, like magazine and all, and it's fully automatic. It's what
Yeah,
it's
you
what
got to go way back.
my daughter used to learn how to shoot a normal one. Now she shoots a 22.
So let me ask you something, Slayback. If you
Shoot.
told me if I called and said, "Hey man, you probably ought to do this or that," and then I said, "Well, man, look, I'll do it," or you say, "Look, I'll do it private or whatever," and then somebody else says your whole fucking conversation that you had with me, would you think that I fucking snaked you?
Yeah, I don't. You know this. My word is bond. You know what I'm saying? But here's what I'm gonna say. Don't let people. Oh, you're a good dude, man. Don't let people influence you to do something that you know deep down inside they're gonna turn around and screw you because you know these people. You know people. You can read people. You've been on this earth long enough, brother.
Well, I didn't
I
think
know
it
you got
was
a good
that big
heart.
of a fucking deal. You know what I mean? I really
It's
didn't. I
not.
didn't think
It's really not. It's the fact that somebody didn't stand on their word as a friend or as an acquaintance that you thought was.
Well, I didn't tell him not to go say nothing. I just assumed that it was
That's
between me and them. And he's trying to act like he didn't, but you can go listen to Johnny Gobble's video right now, and the motherfucker says it word for word. And I'm like, what the fuck, man?
well, I mean, it's one of those things where you got to learn by now that some of these people out here don't live by that. You know what I'm saying? It's all about what can I do to make myself look better. That way I can continue my status in this situation.
Yeah, and that's what it is. They're going to ride this man's fucking name into the goddamn dirt just to benefit themselves. And people that don't see it think that this dude's changed or whatever. No, the motherfucker ain't changed his underwear. How in the fuck has he changed?
Let me
He's
tell you
putting
what I
on a
watched.
show.
I watched an old PBR live where PBR was standing up for Cashville and was going at all these people that were coming up on panel. And let me tell you what the common denominator was. There's about 15 to 20 people that just popped up out of nowhere, didn't have any other input in the whole conversation except for that motherfucker was a snake. They didn't care about the Kylie Rodney stuff. They didn't care about nothing. All they wanted to do was come up and tell their story about how Cashville fucked them over. So that tells me one thing: is that there's a lot of people that's been fucked over. They all claim to be from Nashville. They all claim to have the same story.
I'm not gonna say Cashville's a bad guy. He's got a loose tongue, dude, and you can't do that. Real people just don't do that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And if I can't talk to you about something like, and you without you running and repeating it to somebody, that's just fucked up, man. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'll be 100% with you. I like Cashville. I still like Cashville. I just know I can't tell him nothing. And if you're going to go and fucking tell something that I've told you and you can't stand for me to, you put it out there in front of the street by fucking going and telling that idiot. So if you can't stand me fucking, what the worst part about it is he probably won't learn a lesson from this, man.
Well, here's my thing. I don't know Cashville to like him, but I do know one thing. I do know if you go into another man's live and you join in the conversation about
Turn
Dog
that
and Johnny,
shit down.
about Dog and Johnny,
Hold on.
and then turn around and say that Rusty,
You got your music
Rusty's
up,
this and
Cashville.
Rusty's that. I don't do that shit, man.
Hey, Bubba. I don't
Turn
even
the
know.
music down.
It's down. Hey, Bubba. Who came up in there and said I fucked anybody over? I ain't never fucked nobody over, bro, in this music business. Who said
Go
that?
back and listen. Go back and
I'd like
listen
to
to the
know.
lives, bud. There's about 20 different dudes that came up in that motherfucker saying shit about
No,
you.
I ain't even done business with 20 different people in Nashville.
Well, I'm just telling you what was said, brother.
I ran a highly successful video company for, I don't know, 10 years. And then other than that, I toured with Haystack and Jelly Roll. I mean, I really ain't done a lot of business
Yeah,
with
no,
nobody.
you
But
don't.
then they all got the videos. They all got the quality work. I produce records for people. I've never fucked anybody over. I don't like people lying on my name. And Will, I didn't
But
say
did,
nothing to that man. I
but
didn't
did
say
you just
Bro,
nothing.
hear what
he
I
And
said?
repeated
if I did,
every.
and
Hey,
if I did, it wasn't out of malice at all. My whole thing with Johnny Gobble is y'all, like, dude, this like. Let the man live. Like, who cares? Why do y'all care so fucking much, bro? And I ain't
why does he
I
care
ain't
so
saying you
much?
got to be friends with nobody. I'm just saying if I choose to say, you know what, man. And what's so funny is y'all think this is just all of a sudden, man. I've let that shit go with Johnny Gobble a year and a half now. A year and a half. This has been going on. Now publicly, have I said nothing? No, but now I do, and now everybody's like,
Hey,
man, shut the fuck up. I'm a grown ass man. I can like who I want.
and
I
we
can
we
let
and
shit
we
go
are
and
too.
forgive people if I want to.
Hey,
And yes, y'all can. And yes, y'all can. And y'all can sit. I just think it's lame
and we
for
are
all
too.
these channels to sit up here and talk about this man. Like y'all really, he really is right when he says y'all ain't got no content without me. Because if he shut down the internet right now, what would y'all be talking about? That's all I'm saying.
Whatever the fuck I want to talk about, bro. I make videos about all kinds of shit, not just him.
I'm, I'm going to be quiet, but I do need to say something at the end. Just you guys have your conversation.
I mean, I'm not
That
mad.
wind is bad, bro.
I'm not mad at. I got headphones in. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at anybody. I don't care who hates me and think, oh, he's a snake. That shit's so lame to me, bro. Like this is YouTube, guys. Like have fun, enjoy yourself. You know, if y'all wanna make fun of dude, all y'all want, that's cool. Do that. I don't care. I'm not here to tell you not to. I'm not here to take up for him. I'm just saying, to me, this shit is lame. And if you
Evidently,
ain't noticed, in 2 years, I
evident.
have
You
not made
do
a
care
video
though,
about
bro.
that dude. Yeah, I care when somebody's lying on my name
Hey,
and is up here
you
saying,
do
"Oh,
care
he
though,
fucked
bro.
over
That's why you're
everybody in
on panel right
Nashville."
now.
Exactly. When somebody
I'm
says,
not.
"Oh, he fucked over everybody
I
in
ain't
the
lying.
music business in
I know
Nashville,"
exactly what would come out of the man's mouth,
like I said, if I did say something about that, it was never in malice. And you're trying to make it like, "Oh, he's a snake. He's running around." Man, shut up, man. I ain't trying to hear that shit because you know I'm not that
yeah,
type of person. You know what type of person I am. Anybody that truly knows me knows I'm a good dude. So I ain't trying to hear all that shit. It's cool though, Will. It's cool.
bro.
I ain't even tripping.
Listen, check this out. Check this out. It is cool. You the one did it. You can't trip, motherfucker. You the one did it.
Yeah,
If
I'm
you're
such
gonna
an
be
evil
mad at
guy.
somebody, be mad at yourself.
I ain't
Sometimes
mad.
things
I ain't
just
mad
don't
at
need to be
all.
repeated, homie.
I
No,
ain't
I'm
mad.
not
I ain't
saying
mad
you
at
either.
all. I
But you
thought all
sat there and
y'all.
repeated what I said,
I thought
word for word.
anybody.
I can tell.
I think anybody over there talking about that man's mom on the internet was an idiot when they was doing it. I said, "Oh, this is gonna backfire on all of them
Bro,
because
and I
that's
thought
his mama.
I
He's gonna
don't
be
give
cool
a
with his
fuck
mama."
though. See,
I know you don't. See,
here's the
I
thing. I
do
don't
give a
give a
fuck
fuck,
because
dog.
I do though. You know what
Check
I'm saying?
this out. Hey, first of all, she shouldn't have been on the fucking internet putting that shit out there anyway. Okay? So if somebody has an opinion on that, homie, that's because they put shit out there. Nobody went and put that shit out on the internet but them. And nobody drug her. I merely was trying to get her to shut the fuck up because I could see that the man was going through something. Y'all missed that fucking point.
Yeah, but I mean that should have been done privately somehow, like through Instagram or something. But that's just my opinion, bro. And
Bro,
I kind of think it's
listen,
a
I
relief
tried to reach
that
out to her in
everybody.
private. No, hold on, Caspiel. Stop right there. Stop right there for a second. I tried
You
to
good?
reach out to her in private. She wanted to talk to me. Hold on now. She wanted to talk to me, and fucking Dagburn wouldn't let it fucking happen. That's the fucking truth. She was asking to talk to me on live, and Dagburn wouldn't let that fucking shit happen. Dagburn intervened in that shit. And I told Johnny, I said, well, tell her this is how she can get a hold of me. And he said, okay. And she never fucking did. And she had asked about going on live with me after that. So I knew he didn't fucking tell her. Because you could bet your ass I would have fucking tried to talk her out from even talking on that shit on the internet. But see, it wasn't beneficial to Dagburn, so that shit didn't happen. Yeah, I can hear you. Did you hear what I just said, though?
Yeah.
And see, I ain't never spoke on that because it really wasn't a big deal to me. But he is the one that's, trust me, if he ain't got something to fucking gain off of it, he ain't gonna fucking do it.
One thing is like, dude, I know he said some shit about it back then. That's really what pissed me off. But I mean, they made up, they squashed that shit, man. You know, that's their business. You know, and I don't know who said what because I tapped out for. I mean, and everybody knows that I tapped out of the internet during that period for 3 months, and really tapped out a couple months ago and just came back. I mean, I didn't keep up with who said what said. I just know there was some foul shit being said. And it kind of rubbed me the wrong way too. I ain't gonna lie. Regardless of, because regardless, I'm just like, I'm in a different situation. I'm not gonna talk about that man's mama, bro. I'm just not gonna do that.
I don't listen. I don't want nothing for none of them. Did you hear me? See, I don't want nothing from none of them. Not a fucking
I know you're a
thing.
good dude too, though, Will. That's why I reached out to you to like, hey man, you know, this is a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to see people's families together. That's why I reached, because I know you're a good dude, bro. Like, I know that. Like, I'm not gonna sit up here like whatever we are misunderstanding. That's cool, but I know you're a good dude. That's why I reached out.
Yeah, I don't
And
know.
I kind of reached out to everybody, like, hey man, like chill. And I just think it's getting old too, man. And I've been saying that. I've been saying
tell
over
him
3
to
years, though.
hey, tell him to shut the fuck up about the shit. Then he ain't got no content without fucking up church family. See, I can sit here and say that, and that's the fucking truth. So somebody speaking on him about what the fuck he's doing is no different than what he's doing to fucking Ryan and them. Period.
I don't know, man.
Ever since this motherfucker's got in this community, bro, all of it's went fucking south. And if you don't realize that, something's wrong with you. He is the fucking the rotten apple that spoiled the whole fucking bunch.
Yeah, but this is what I don't get though.
There is no getting, bro. That's the fucking whole thing. That's the whole thing. But he's going to continue. Yeah, he's manipulating that lady.
I don't know, man. I mean, you got to look at it blind. When everybody was going in on her, he was the only one taking up for her, bro. And I stayed out of it.
He was the only one taking up for her because he was the only one being paid by her, dude. You see all them fucking cash apps? Do I need to replay that again?
Yeah,
that's over $10,000 worth of loyalty, homie. That goes a long fucking way to a crackhead. Especially if he thinks he got something to gain out of it. He thinks he's got something to gain out of it. That ain't no true fucking friendship, homie. He stalked them fucking people out and fucking would not quit messaging them, would not quit fucking with them until they responded. She is a mark. And if you don't see that, something's wrong with you.
I don't know, man. I just think over all this stuff, man, they've developed a cool relationship and they're friends, bro. So let them be friends. I don't care if they're friends or not friends. It's not. I don't care
either. I don't care either. But they're not gonna go around attacking everybody on the fucking internet for sticking up for fucking Ryan when they're the ones that was doing them dirty at the time. And nobody ain't just gonna lay back and sit back and let that shit go on, dude, and not fucking speak up. Rusty ain't did a goddamn thing. He ain't grifted off no fucking body. If anybody's grifted, it's been that sorry motherfucker over there.
I can tell you right
who
now,
still
Rusty didn't want
refused
to speak about it until he started getting attacked by that side and called out for nothing. And then he had to say her name. He said Ryan's family business is Ryan's family business for months. And then he started getting attacked and shit said on his name. So yeah, you're gonna speak on it just like you just spoke about somebody speaking on your name.
Bro, the whole thing's fucked up. I'll say that.
No, it is for sure. It's flipped. I said that in the video when he smacked him. Oh, this shit just flipped upside down. Because I knew what was going to happen. I already predicted it. But I mean, to be honest with you, bro, Had no problems with that dude in a year and a half. You know, I actually felt bad for the turkey situation and, you know, kind of coming too hard on his wife. And that was a year and a half ago. And I stand on that. I'm not going to,
and
you know,
and that's your side. That's your
yeah.
come to reality, Cashville. Okay, that's your side. But don't go and dog somebody else because they're speaking the same shit that they've been speaking since they got on the internet.
No,
You know
that's
what I'm
what I'm
saying?
saying. I can't make
Hey,
no, I can't make nobody not
Rabbit,
like
hit
it.
hit that link and just come up and ask that question in person so it gets answered, bro. Because that should be answered. That question really should be answered. Look, and see, let me tell you something, Cashville. When you have nothing to gain out of anything, that's why this channel's not monetized, right? It's because I was not going to profit off of that shit anymore. I looked at that shit different. When I realized people wasn't following me on that channel for me, I was like, no, I'm not. Now, if they follow me for me, yeah, I'll monetize shit. But if they follow me because of some other bullshit and drama on somebody else's name, no, I'm not going to make $1 off of it. I don't feel right doing that. But that motherfucker
Yeah,
over
no,
there
no,
opened his wallet up.
Jackrabbit. I'll address that Jackrabbit. Yeah, I might have said it, but it wasn't never for no malice. I wasn't lying over and over and shit. Y'all be on some bullshit. Like one day these people be, I gotta go, man. Y'all trolling rollies. Have a good day.
All right, bye.
I mean, what was that? We're having
I
we're
don't,
having a conversation.
I
You know what
don't
I'm
know.
saying?
He got
He
asked
wants
a
to
question
swap,
and he didn't want to answer.
hit a raw spot for Jesus, didn't he?
God damn it, Jack Rabbit. Look what you did,
See,
man.
it's the price of
That
being a real
motherfucker
motherfucker.
gonna be cook. Listen, he gonna be cooking fucking rabbit here later on them in flour. Y'all remember that video with the frogs, right? He's gonna be cooking rabbit
Yeah.
here in a minute. Hey, Cashville, let me give you a little hint though. Do not boil the rabbit first. I don't know why, but it just that shit makes it nasty. It makes it stringy.
Don't go rabbit hunting during the summer neither because they're full of fleas.
Hey, Miss Power Stroke, how you doing, sweetheart? Nah, fuck that fucking dude up there in Primerville, Kentucky. He's a fucking weirdo who has snaked his way in over there. And people don't, when you go to talking about it right now, he's on the other side, so nobody don't want to say nothing. Man, fuck that dude. No, there's so many people that will not support that. That has got to
Well,
be the
yeah.
silliest fucking thing ever. Y'all
But
trying to
see,
kill that man's fucking brand.
I just made the point when I came up here and I said all those dudes talking on Cashville's name, right? And then he come up here and he said he don't like people speaking on his name like that. That's what he's doing to Rusty right fucking now.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and like I said, man, I'll say it again. I like Cashville. I just know I can't say nothing to him, you know what I mean, like that no more.
Like I said,
Which
I
is
don't know
sad, dude.
Cashville to like him.
Well, I've talked to him. I talked to him, you know, on the phone. And there's only a couple people I'll fucking talk to. And Rich is
It,
one of them, and Cashville was one of them.
it's one of those things where it's like, you don't you say you stand on this and you don't like people speaking on this and speaking on that, and then you do the opposite. It's been seen. It's been seen in these fucking comment sections.
Well, we appreciate you coming and fucking the chat up, Jack.
Jackrabbit's a real motherfucker.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, I've talked to Hillbilly, yeah. But not very long, though. But I really don't. I'm not a phone fucking person, man. I use my phone for business.
I don't like Hillbilly. He's a bastard.
Hillbilly's a fucking Hillbilly's a hunter, boy. He be out there in his deer stand and a fucking cell phone in one hand, watching the fucking deers come through and killing them on the internet and in the fucking real life. That's what's up.
Some people know, and there's Power Strokes my brother, and so is that motherfucking Hillbilly. He's just an asshole.
Hey, Miss Power Stroke, he has, because he could have done so much.
I just don't understand how you can fucking say somebody's doing something when the whole fucking time when this whole shit started, everybody said we don't want to speak on that's his family business. We don't want to speak on that. But then when you get back in the corner because someone starts speaking about you and your family business, then then you got to say something. But saying
Bro, it
something
should.
is considered attacking somebody. And these are
Hey,
just words on the internet. Ain't nobody been
yeah.
attacked.
No, motherfuckers just gave their opinion. They're not lying on you. They're not making shit up. They're just speaking on what you had spoken. But that shit should have never been put on the internet to start with. None of it,
But
to be honest.
ain't nobody went off of YouTube on this side. When and I say this side, I mean you, Rusty, Power Stroke. Ain't nobody went off the internet. It's all been done on the internet. Everybody's
Mm-hmm.
saying, this, that. It's Rusty's number one thing is he uses your words against you. He has since day one. Anything that you've said, he will take that and then use that against you because it's your word.
Yeah.
And you should be held accountable for your words if you're going to be out here running their fucking mouth.
Yeah, Miss Powerstroke says, but they speak on this family every day, all day, because they don't like the truth. It's scary for their manipulative, narcissistic lifestyle. And you know something else? That's the only. It's crazy to hear that motherfucker say, "Oh, you wouldn't have no content if it wasn't for me." Well, he does the same exact shit to somebody else. He wouldn't have no content if it wasn't for Ryan.
Well, right now, he wouldn't have no content if it wasn't for T.
Yeah. Yeah. But he's got to be connected to it so much that's the only thing that's kept him afloat. And so you can't sit up here and say that somebody else is doing it to you when you're doing it to somebody else. It's fucking retarded.
The last time I was on your panel, I said, out of all the people, Wild Bill, all them other characters that's been around, Johnny's been the only one to reach the level where he is when it comes to YouTube situation, and he's got the closest to all Ryan's family.
Yeah, and what's crazy, and you know why, dude? It's because he doesn't have no pride, no morals,
because
no
he's
nothing.
a professional scammer. He's a con artist.
Exactly. And let me tell you, hey, and I hate to say this, she's probably gonna get mad about me saying it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Like with Miss Vicky got a big heart, dude, and she paid for some shit over there, which everybody knows that now. And then what's he do? He goes right and fucking attacks her because he doesn't give a fuck who he takes it from. He has it to him. To him, if he can get
the money, is what he says.
Yeah, if he can get anything from you, once he realizes he can't get anything from you anymore, he's done with you. That's not somebody who's changed. That's somebody who's an opportunist. That motherfucker would, dude, he's no different than a motherfucker that steals identities and breaks people. No different.
I will say this. Cashville, you are right. We shouldn't be speaking on that motherfucker because he's dirt. He's fucking scum. We give the fucking dirt too much attention. The motherfucker should have rotted off and died a long time ago with all this shit.
Yeah, but see, he will never fall off as long as Patty's over there fucking hanging on to him.
Well, no
and that's the truth.
He just lost a big fucking channel and then turned around because somebody wanted to pet the retard. Now he's getting his numbers back up.
Bro, that shit's bought. That shit is bought. Yep, Ray, you're absolutely right. When you have nothing to lose, you have everything to gain. And that's the truth.
I just think it's funny that, someone wants to say they don't like people speaking on their name and then turns around and does speaking on people's name in the back chats and in the fucking gutter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Miss Vicky paid for the veterinarian, and when he couldn't use that as a grift, he got fucking mad at her because see, she in his mind, she was fucking him up. In her mind, she was helping him, and see, he was going to use the attention from that dog, and that just goes to show, man, who the fuck don't have the money to take it? If you don't have the money for a pet, then you shouldn't fucking have one to start with. Or if you can't deal with the situation yourself, you shouldn't,
I just spent $1,900 to keep this pup alive that I got because it decided that it was going to chew something up and swallow it when nobody was looking. You know what I mean?
Bro, my wife had a Chihuahua, and I swear I hated that fucking dog. That dog would attack because I come in at all hours of the night, right? So I'll be on the road because of what I do. Every night I come home, this fucking dog tries to attack me coming in the door. She was out there and got caught by a fucking hawk, and it ripped her open, and it cost me like $700 something to get this dog sewed up. But I'm gonna tell you, you know when my feelings towards this dog changed, she was under sedation, and you could see it. She couldn't move when they brought her home, and my old lady had her in like a little carrying pillow thing, and she handed me the dog, and like the dog was freaking out. She's like, "This dog freaking out." I don't know, because she was fully sedated still. When she handed me that dog's tail went to wagging, and you could just see the relief in her eyes. She knew that, you know, hey, Dad's got her. She's safe. And I was like, all right, this motherfucker knows. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
She just protecting the family.
I have a weird connection with animals. I was raised on a 265-acre farm that had Black Angus cattle on it, and as a young kid, I'd probably be the age of 9, I had to shoot my first dog because it was killing cows. And then from that day on, I had to shoot the neighbor's dog. I had to shoot all kinds of dogs because it was fucking up these calves. Now,
yeah,
I'm a butcher also. I'm a butcher also, so I've got a lot of animals dead on my hands, right? And I'll tell you what changed when it comes to these dogs that we have for pets or whatnot. Yeah, I'm a little bit, on the colder side of things. But this dog is my daughter's pup, and this dog loves my daughter to death. She carries this big ass bastard around now. I mean, he's big for a pup. He's a boxer. We've only had boxers. Right. She carries him around like he's a fucking baby doll. And
ain't nothing wrong with that either.
And I couldn't let this fucking dog go because of her. You know what I'm saying? It's not her fault I was raised as a fucking, degenerate out in the middle of the woods that had to, kill one animal to save another animal's life for profit.
That's right. Let me answer Patrick's question. Patrick, ain't funny how that motherfucker can sit over there and say that shit. She ain't got no problem with that. But if somebody else even speaks on anything, they're attacking her. Fucking crazy to me, man. I'm gonna tell you, y'all would be and I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I haven't said it because I didn't want to go down this road, but I promise you, there's people that I've talked to a long time ago that gave me the proof, like the proof. And that's exactly how he got her fucking attention, is by saying that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man. And they're like, no. And this people know. It's worse than what y'all think. Let's just put it that way.
And I don't know. And I don't, like I said, I don't want to speak on anything that I don't know nothing about. But yeah, just because he gave him that attaboy for slapping T, he gave him that attaboy a long time ago also.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't like the fact that there's some people out here now speaking on people.
That's no man said. My dog stays sedated every night, no matter how many blue chews I eat. You nasty old bastard. You be careful out here, Snowman.
I don't like that there's other people getting drug into this shit show that we call it. That are generally good people. And
let's just say this. Story. I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna let it go. Cause this I'm to the point where I don't give a fuck about fucking with anybody on this internet anymore. I really don't.
And that's sad, huh? Because I know there's a lot of people out here that listen to you and like you said, you listen to Rusty because he's got a different opinion about situations and he has a
did my mic come back?
Yeah, you're here. Wait. He has a lookout on things that, most people don't look at it like that. You know what I mean?
Bro, if the receipts was dropped, listen to me. If the receipts were dropped, people's chins would fall to the floor and they would goddamn sure think a lot different. And if y'all think back, I've kind of touched on it a long time ago. I was like, and I never really spoke on it too much, but they shut the fuck up when I said something about it. But they got a lot of nerve to fucking, they have a lot of nerve to even say anything about anybody. Some
Yeah,
people
and
should be in jail. Let's just put it that way.
well, I
Straight
will
up.
say this: people that come on here and say you're attacking me, they attack me, attack this and attack that. When it's people just saying things about them on the internet, okay, just words. I can tell you one thing: I ain't ever fucking called anybody's job. I don't plan on calling anybody's job. That's not my style.
Hey, call my job, man. I charge $125 up front. Call. I won't even talk to you until you give me the fucking credit card.
What's the name of that business? Uncle Willie's Rubbers?
Yeah, Uncle Willie's used rubbers. Motherfucker. Don't make no money on used tire. Well, that's funny. I saw one the other night for $250 plus $125 service cost. And it was free.
Yeah,
I got the motherfucker free. I'm fixing to do it again.
but here's the thing. If you say shit on YouTube for people to see it,
Miss
this
Powerstroke, you're absolutely 100% correct.
this platform is used to speak about things, to have your opinion. If you speak these words on the internet, people have the right to speak about those words.
Yeah. Yeah, if you put it on the internet, they have a right to, for sure. And that's like, and I've even said that before. Like, somebody has said something about me or whatever, and somebody's like, "Oh, you ain't gonna respond." I was like, "Nah, I kind of deserved it. I said it." You know what I mean? It's called being grown and being responsible, not being a fucking child. But see, they got to keep some kind of drama stirred up because that's how he makes his fucking money. He needs them $500 or $600 a month. But imagine looking like a complete fucking sorry ass loser for $500 a fucking month when you can clearly go out and make more than that. Hell, fucking kids at McDonald's make that a week anymore.
I just, like I said, I just think it's ironic when people say you're attacking me because you're saying words about them on the internet. It's not attacking somebody. Attacking somebody is going to their fucking place and attacking them physically.
Now, nobody's talking about killing dogs. So we're saying you shouldn't have them if you don't have. Oh, he was talking about. Well, that's how cowboys do it. If your animal is protecting their livelihood and their livestock, yeah, that's about the only thing you can do. Because you figure
once a dog takes down a calf, it gets that confidence, and it will take a calf down every fucking time. If you're thousands of dollars.
Well, not only that though, if you're an animal lover, you don't want to see another animal just torture another animal for no fucking reason because they're not eating. You know what I mean? They're really not. It's like a dog that kills chickens and stuff. You can't have that around. That's your food, and you're eating that dog. That dog's taking your food out of your mouth.
I've seen a lot of crazy shit out in the woods, man. Like I said, 265-acre farm out in Kentucky is what I was raised on. I've seen cats kill. I've seen cats kill puppies.
So you was raised with Adam Calhoun
now? No.
Oh well, wait a minute now. He was raised in. One minute he's raised in the hood of Chicago, and next he's from Kentucky.
I don't know, but I can prove where I'm from. I take things apart with my hands.
Gotcha, man. Stay back. I always felt that way too. Attacks is people just telling the truth about them and they don't like it and they can't log off. Exactly. And you know, hey, why do you think he strikes all the fucking videos he can?
Yeah, because he don't see, back to the dog thing. He's a dog and he's been pissing on the carpet and all we're doing is rubbing his nose in it. He don't like it. He wants to pee wherever he feels, he can piss and make everything stink around here.
Listen, a motherfucker A motherfucker that says, "Give me $250,000, I'll leave your family alone." That sounds real fucking friendly to me, right? That says he's got money on the mind. That's all that friendship is something that he can thinks he can acquire something. Just like all the fucking handouts with the paintings, all that shit. You think that motherfucker would have made that money on his own? No. But he had to be attached to Patty in some kind of way.
You know, it's I don't know. It kills me. Well, I'm gonna hop off
But
here.
no, when somebody looks at it that way and brings that shit up, they're attacking. I got you.
Yeah,
I
that's
ain't gonna be
crazy.
on here much longer. So I appreciate you hopping in, Slayback.
I didn't want to hop. I didn't want to fucking hop up here and really, if you had something that you're trying to, put out there. But like I said, I didn't. I'm not. I'm just tired of people, saying one thing and doing another.
It's been that way, bro, for a while, for a fucking while.
Oh yeah.
We'll holler at you, homie.
Peace.
Appreciate you. Yeah, that shit is that shit's fucking, yeah, the truth hurts. It sure does. And I find it better just not to fucking say some of that nasty shit, It's all true. It's all true, gotcha. I get it. I fucking get it, man. And that was my whole point, dude. To be honest with you, that was my whole point. Is a lot of people are doing that now. And it's because of that fucking idiot over there. And they don't see it. I think some of them do see it. And they're hoping to separate the man from all his fans. Let's just be real. I mean, why in the fuck would she be over cuddled up with that motherfucker? If not for that. Talking about we made the man famous. We didn't make him fucking famous. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I heard too. I don't know, but AD's gay battle buddy. Now you can't. AD is my. You can't be fucking taking my word. But hold on a second. Y'all need just a second. Fuck is wrong with these women? When it comes to money, that's when the man don't pay. She got a little old check. She want me to go ahead. I got cash with her. I'm like, man, go on. Fuck wrong with these people? Yeah, no nitro, and they take it that way. What's up, Kurt? Cashville done called you? Is that what happened? Oh, we won't go over to tripping. No, I can't tripping. You just can't take what I say to you in a private conversation and go tell somebody. That's not tripping. That's you not being responsible for what the fuck you say. Oh, okay. I thought maybe he didn't call you. And Cashville, you're still out there. I don't hate you, bro. I like you. I just know I can't say shit to you, that I don't want to recycle. Even if you did do it on accident, you still did it. That's the part that gets me. Y'all go watch fucking Hell, about shit to say, to be honest with you. We'll go watch Crazy Call for me. Some of y'all missed that video. Probably a good fucking thing, to be honest with you. That out here, buddy. AD over here picking on the fucking retard. Super. Man, if you don't leave me alone, woman, I love you. Hey, grab me a Red Bull out the cooler, please. That's right. On keeps this fucking Red Bull on ice. What I'm saying, I want you to say I'm gay. Oh shit! What happened? I thought that music was fitting for him. What I'm saying, I want you to say I'm gay. Say I'm gay.
Homosexual, and I approved this message.
Transgender, and I'm a conservative.
I'm gay.
I'm fucking lining up. There'll be a lot lining up. Because it's a really hard world when you want to talk to people about shit that they don't understand. Fucking concerned that children have the option to kill themselves. I was a little concerned that mental people did, but I'd be willing to fucking do her 80.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I would. Fucking in a heartbeat. Hey, you motherfuckers don't want to fucking... If my whole country just fucking... didn't want to look into Bill Gates and find out if he was an elite fucking pedophile, I'd rather fucking not live in this world than with a bunch of fucking coward losers like you, AD, and let fucking countries fucking lie to us and destroy 1 million Iraqi lives, you fucker. Thou shalt not kill, AD. Enjoy hell if you don't want to come and repent. You understand who you are? You are the devil's child. This fucking Bible tells you, Jesus tells you, this world is with the devil. It's not with God, and it hasn't changed since then till fucking now. Because they've hid who real Jesus is. He was never a coward. He would never let elite fuck children. Never, never, you are the most retarded fucking species in the fucking world. Wake the fuck up, losers.
Carl, and that's why your old lady's banging your best friend, and you're too fucking stupid to realize what's going on. Well, ain't you fortunate? He told me the other day, I unsubscribed from you, Will. I can't even go live without that motherfucker watching me. He ain't unsubscribed. He came right back. He like a boomerang. Dude, that shit was weird, man. Yeah, what text? Hey, I hope that he turns his fucking attention over there. Cop Top is fucking weird, ain't it? It really is just fucking weird. To complain about the USA somewhere where you don't ever even fucking go. Don't do it, dude. Slayback, don't do that shit. That dude's fucking crazy. Like, hurt you crazy. What's up, Lady Day? You know, T-Damn, and that just goes to show there's some motherfuckers on here that really have slip reality. That dude. If you question anything, well, y'all know, fuck. I ain't telling you. Drop some, you know, probably should have been. You know, Taurus, I've said that for a long time too. And that's really what it is. And last night, let me tell you something. I changed the tire on a young man's truck. Most respectful person somebody had taught him real well. He's probably 23, 24 years old, just getting in the truck. And I was just really impressed with the way that he was handling himself. And he thanked me and all, and I was like, bro, I don't know why I'm telling you this, but don't let nobody persuade you about white people, right? They're good and bad everywhere. But that's what they try to do. They try to divide everybody because together we're so much more stronger and they can't fucking force their will upon us as far as like different laws and all that shit. There is a few things that I don't agree with. I think a hate crime can be done by anybody, not just a certain color. I still yet to see, like, when all them boys got that little white boy and beat him up, the little kid. Y'all remember that? None of them dudes got charged with a hate crime. And that damn sure should have been because they killed him because he was white during all that fucking rioting. Shit like that just blows my mind. What's up, Sean? Well, hey, we fixing to end it. I got shit I gotta do. That's why she keeps running in here. The grass growing like a motherfucker after all these rains. This is a big place, and if you don't stay up on it, well, it'll fuck you up. Toyota, Drew. You can't go wrong with a Toyota. They're a little more expensive, but a Toyota, trust me, stay away from BFGs. See, a lot of times people don't realize this, but like tire companies, they change the molding on tires depending on what's available at the time. So the compound's different in them. But them Toyotas are the way to go, bro. They really are. Only problem is they're not real expensive, but they're more than a cheap tire, but you won't be disappointed. Especially if you're just riding on the highway. That open country Toyota, that's what I got on my truck right now. Y'all have a good day, man. I appreciate y'all. Peace. We out here.